everybody. So I'm going to say fourth time's a charm. I've literally gone through batteries like crazy today. I don't know what's going on with my camera. So I'm going to try this one more time. If it's posted, I guess I succeeded. So I have been tagged for the hashtag Gales Questions 2020, or I'm sorry, 2022. Hashtag Gales Questions 22 by the Mountain Martins. And so what you have to do is they have 12 questions that you have to answer, and it's just it's a get to know you type thing. But the Mountain Martins tagged me in it, and I just want to tell them thank you very much. I was having a really rough day, and you guys totally made me smile. I have been dealing with lots of wonderful storm issues around here. So I know you wanted me to do this with my family. Unfortunately, I have been flying solo all week. My other half has not been able to make it home due to the storm. My son has been staying here at night, but he works crazy hours and is only here late at night. So I'm just me. So anyway, I answered the 12 questions, and then if I understand correctly, I have to tag 3 other YouTube channels on it. So here we go. What are your top 2 favorite ice cream flavors? I almost said colors. I would say homemade French vanilla and the salted caramel gelato. I love that. I don't know how to make that one. I can make the French vanilla one, but I can't make the gelato one. What is your favorite flower? My favorite flower is a calla lily. It's just a beautiful flower. I like the white calla lilies. And those roses, I don't know the proper name for them, but there's a rose that looks like it has like tiger stripes on it. I like that one too. But my favorite one is a calla lily. Number 3, if you could have any animal as a pet and cost was not a factor, what would it be? A horse. I want a horse so bad. But I can't justify the cost of the feed because it's not like I'm running cattle or anything on the sides of land that we have. So, and with the animals that we already do have, I really just can't justify the feed bill for a horse as much as I would really love to have one and ride again and get back into that. But either that, or if I had to go exotic, I'd say one of those little miniature monkeys. Number 4, favorite dish to make when you have company. I would say my go-to dishes are probably green chili chicken enchiladas and pasta. The pasta, I make my own pasta and I do my own sauces. I have a variety of sauces that I do. So it's usually one or the other of those unless it's summertime. Then we'll like grill out, but we don't really get a lot of company. So I'd say when we do, that would probably be it. Number 5. What is your all-time favorite movie and why? I would have to say it is Heaven is for Real, or Heaven's for Real. The reason why is one, a great movie, but that was the last movie I went to see with my Grammy. And her and I made this date, like a whole day. We went, we had lunch, we had popcorn, we had sodas, and we just spent the whole day together, and it was very memorable. So I'd have to say that would be probably my favorite at this time. Sorry if you're hearing my cat in the background. Number 6, what is your favorite book or book series? Probably for daily reading, I would say the Bible. But as far as book series, that's kind of hard. I used to read books, but now I just do the audible books or podcasts. I listen to them while I'm working. So recently I listened to one that I had read years and years ago, but I had kind of like forgotten about it, and it was The Lighthouse Keeper's Daughter. And the lady that reads it on the Audible book, she's actually really good. What is your favorite fictional character and why? Okay, so this is like going total kid status, but my favorite fictional character is Olaf from Frozen. The reason why is because he just says really funny things. And so when I first watched the first Frozen, they're like, there's this little snowman who dreams about dancing in the fields of the flowers in the springtime, and they're like, should we tell him he's going to melt? No, don't tell him he's going to melt. And not only that, one year for Mother's Day, my son got me a Olaf piñata, and he wrote one of Olaf's little sayings on a piece of paper, and he pinned it to Olaf, where Olaf's heart would have been, and it said, "Some people are worth melting for." So, Olaf's still my favorite. I actually still have that pinata and the note. Number 8. What is your favorite thing to grow in the garden? I would probably have to say tomatoes. We had a total epic fail on half of our garden, or not garden, but our tomato crop this last growing season, and so we definitely did not get the amount that we needed. So we have to kind of make up for my big mistake that I made with the sprinklers. We won't go into that. So I would probably say that. 9. Most of us have done a seed inventory at this point. What seed do you still want to buy? I need to buy more sunflower seeds, and I am having the hardest time finding calendula and comfrey. So I'm still on the hunt for those, but those are the seeds that I still need to get. 10. What are your top 3 activities you look forward to every year? Well, gardening, I would have to say, is probably my number one, but the other one is fishing. Like, I could literally fish for hours, and it doesn't matter if I'm catching fish or not. I can literally just sit there and fish for hours. I love fishing. And then the other one, I haven't got to do it in a couple years. There's a little town, probably about an hour or so from here, called Madrid, and every year they have a thing. It's like the 2nd or 3rd week of June. That's called the Crawdaddy Blues Fest, and it's like live music, and they do the crawfish, craw boil, or so you get like crawfish and potatoes and andouille sausage and corn, and it comes on this big platter, and so you basically just sit there and eat fantabulous food and pig out and listen to good music, and it's a nice thing to do to just kind of get away from the farm for a day and just take a breather. So I do miss doing that. 11. What is your favorite hot beverage to drink in the winter? Well, I'm a coffee drinker, so besides coffee and hot tea, there's actually a local farmer that does a like a hot apple cider that is just to absolutely die for, but it's kind of pricey, so I don't get to get it very often, but if it was up to me, I would drink that all the time. 12. If you woke up to snow on the ground, what would your preferred activity be to do? Well, if you would have asked me that 2 weeks ago, I probably would have said go outside and maybe play with my dogs. I have one of my pit bulls likes to catch snowballs, so I would probably play with him or something. But now, because of the snowstorm I've been dealing with, I have been outside a lot, from sun up, sundown, even in the middle of the night, trying to secure structures, having all kinds of issues. I've got ice right now taking down another building. So honestly, I don't want to be out in the snow anymore. If I could do anything right now, it'd probably be just to hang out in my kitchen all day and not have to go outside, or maybe curl up on the couch and actually read a book in my jammies with a blanket and a fire. So anyway, so that is the 12 questions. Again, thank you so much to the Mountain Martins for tagging me in that. The 3 channels that I'm going to tag are Lynn with Bucket List Homestead. She is actually a 4-time cancer survivor. She is in Canada and just as sweet as pie, so you should go check her out. Lydia with Lydia's Family Life. Her and I, she did the pantry challenge for January. I'm doing it January and February. But like even her kids got involved with the cooking and the videos, and I don't know, it's just really cool. But we kind of like rooted each other on through January. So that would be Lydia with Lydia's Family Life. And then Stan with Rocky Creek Homestead. He does a lot of different types of videos as well, but one of them that he did that I actually watched recently was on how to deter hawks from your chickens. And it's not like a permanent solution, but when you're in that situation where you need something right now, what can you do? So I actually did what he did in the video, and so far it has worked. I have not had any issues, so I am very grateful to him for that. So Once again, I've got Bucket List Homestead, Lydia's Family Life, and Rocky Creek Homestead. So, and this will be under hashtag Gail's Questions 22 if you guys want to go check out other videos and support others. But thank you so much, and remember, every day's a new beginning. Stay blessed.